We have seen a nice little comeback from crypto this last month, with Bitcoin being up 8%, Dogecoin running up, Ethereum up 20%, and the rest of the crypto market turning positive. But now everyone is starting to wonder, where's crypto gonna go from here? Is it going to set all-time highs, or will it fall back down to its bearish state? Who knows? But the verdict is very split right now, with many seeing bullish trends on the horizon and other people saying it's going to drop down further than before. But what can I say? That's crypto for you. And I have previously said that October would be a great month to buy crypto, so to all my subscribers, major congrats. But I also want to make sure that you know that it's also important to remember that timing the market is pretty much impossible, because you know what they say, you make the most money from time in the market, not timing the market. And that's why I'm gonna go over coins that I think will do great in the short term, but are also fundamentally sound projects that you guys can invest long term to grow your portfolio. And that's exactly what I'm gonna go over in today's video, the 3 coins that you can buy today that I think will have the most potential this month of November. So let's go over the coins that should be in your radar this November, and mark my words, November is about to be a crazy month for crypto, so you better hang on tight. So if you appreciate the research and the analysis that I'm bringing, then make sure that you guys gently smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's free and it only takes a split second. Alright, so coming in at number 1 is Cosmos. Now I've talked about them before, but they completely changed up their whole white paper and made some crazy improvements. So we have to talk about them again. Now Cosmos blockchain has its native currency Atom, which is currently sitting at $13.50, and over the past couple of weeks, the price has been doing really well, and that's mainly because of the news that I'm about to talk to you about today. So they just recently revamped their white paper to create and add on Cosmos 2.0, and they made some crazy improvements like set up better security and liquidity staking. Now some of these updates that I'm about to go over with you guys can get very confusing. But at a high level, there was a workaround in the account systems that people were able to exploit other people's accounts and drain them. Now another really cool feature of Cosmos 2.0 is that they added their own liquidity staking. Now currently Atom holders who are staking right now earn interest by validating the Cosmos blockchain. But in order to stake with them, you have to lock up your assets for a certain amount of time. So about a month, 3 months, or 6 months. And a lot of people don't really like that idea, so they go outside to third-party platforms like Kraken or Exodus, where they allow them to withdraw their money whenever they want, or they could trade their staked assets via a derivative token. So Cosmos is trying to add this update so people don't have to leave their platform just to get liquidity from staking. Now in doing so, not only will this bring more value to the add-on token, because it's going to provide a better user experience for people, but it will also cause more people to use the token, causing the price to go up as well. And the one thing about Cosmos is that they have a super loyal user base, mainly because of their features are truly one of a kind. And there was actually so much hype behind this update, and like I said, that was one of the reasons why the price has been doing so well for them lately. And that's what you really want when you get into a new project with a real loyal team and real loyal users. Not only that, but Cosmos has some really great features, mainly the fact that just by staking their coin, you're also able to access hundreds of airdrops of new coins that are built on top of the blockchain. So if some coins really take off and you get them for free in the airdrop, you just made free money by literally doing nothing. And some airdrops after they've launched have gone to do hundreds of percents. So who knows, maybe this can happen to you too, and all you did was stake the Atom token. But like I said, if you're doing a long-term play, this doesn't really matter because I think Cosmos is a great long-term play. If you look at the all-time high, it went all the way up to close to $40, which is not too bad, but I really think that in the next bull run, we'll see Cosmos easily pass $40 because Cosmos has some really good use cases, and I will also tell you that its use cases are really massive, and I see a lot of people, not just individuals, but other institutions and other dApps and other blockchains using Cosmos as well. Now this one I'm super excited about because it's going to be huge, and that's Ocean Protocol. And basically what Ocean Protocol allows you to do is sell your data to other people or companies in exchange for money. And I'm sure that all of you guys already know this, but all these big tech companies out there like Meta, they use our data and sell it to advertisers for a profit without us even knowing. And they don't even give us a percentage for doing that. But Ocean Protocol, on the other hand, is planning on changing that by giving companies and everyone else in need of data access to it without the data owners like you and I losing control, and in exchange for people providing data, they are rewarded with their native token Ocean. And it's really amazing how they're doing it. And they actually have their own marketplace called the Ocean Market, which is an open source marketplace for data users where they can upload, store, and sell their data to companies, organizations, governments, or private individuals. And their whole mission is to unlock data, spread power, spread wealth, and stay within ethical and legal limits by giving everyone the opportunity to access and monetize their data. Now, Ocean Protocol has shown a lot of potential within the past couple of years and has a lot of ongoing partnerships, which is a really good sign for its future price. So for those of you who want to take control of your data from these huge tech giants, Ocean Protocol is the way to go. And by looking at the price action for Ocean Protocol, which is currently trading at 18 cents, it also has a market cap of around 114 million, and it's also ranked at a 172 on CoinMarketCap. But if you look at the price action for this coin, and if you just look at the past 7 days, the price has been skyrocketing. And if we zoom out to the 3-month chart, we can see that the price has been down along with other cryptos. But we saw a huge price increase over here, and its all-time high was all the way back where it was at around $1.50. So ever since then, we've been pretty much hovering. We've seen a low of around 14 cents, and we've been pretty much hovering on that area. But if we look at it from a fundamental point of view, this is solving a real world problem. A lot of people don't want to be giving away their data for free, but they just have to because they want to use those platforms. So with Ocean Protocol, if they're able to get money for their data, they're able to sell it. I mean, why wouldn't people do it? If people start using their marketplace and start selling their data to other people, that will also make the price increase a lot. And with the implementation of Web 3.0 and a lot of people moving over towards that, I can see the price of Ocean Protocol going up by a lot. And lastly, the third and final coin in our list is Toncoin, the native currency of the Ton blockchain. Now Toncoin, which is sitting at around $1.59, down almost 70% from its all-time high, is one of the coins that I'm really excited to talk about today. And that's because it's created by none other than our good friends at Telegram. Now this coin actually has a pretty crazy story because just 4 years ago, it didn't even have the same name.
What do you mean?
You see, back in 2018, it was initially launched under the native token Gram, and the idea was that it was going to be used to facilitate crypto payments on Telegram. But when Telegram did the public sale of the coin, the SEC stepped in, like they always do, and said, whoa, 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 this Gram coin could actually rival the dollar in commerce and the Federal Reserve. So then the SEC killed Gram, and Telegram was forced to shut the whole project down. Now on top of that, people were getting scammed left and right because scammers were using Telegram's name to their advantage. And what they were doing was messaging random people as if they were a Telegram and asking for the wallet addresses so they can send them a free token. But of course, Telegram tried to warn people, which reminds me, YouTube has still not been able to figure out how to fix the scam problem here also. So please remember that the real me will never ask for your phone number or ask that you send me an email. The real me will always have their name highlighted, so just be careful out there. But long story short, the blockchain that Telegram created ended up backfiring and completely hurting the whole reputation of the company, so they parted ways with it completely. But they didn't leave the project out of the water. You see, in 2020, it was revived by a group of software developers named Newton. Now this group continued to develop the blockchain and also gave it a new name, Ton. That stands for Open Network, and this brings us to the Ton token that we see today, which has crazy fast transactions, small fees, and its applications are easy to use and is super environmentally friendly, and it does all of this as a layer 1 blockchain. So it's not something built on top of Ethereum that we see in a lot of these projects nowadays, and even though it's run by outside developers, it works really well with Telegram. And right now you can buy and send Toncoin using Telegram's wallet feature, which you can also use it to stake and earn 8% a year on your Toncoin, which is a very high return for other cool things that it has going on for itself. Not to mention its transaction fees, which are extremely low. And one of crypto's biggest problems right now are transaction fees, which are very high, and Ton developers have tackled this issue by building the network to maintain low transaction fees of less than 0.1 cents. Even their swap feature has a fee of under 5 cents. And now this is a really big idea, because if you were to do the same transaction on, let's say, Ethereum, it will be a lot higher to do that same transaction. But the biggest thing for me is the fact that Telegram is behind the project. And now you rarely see companies with their own tokens like this, especially when it comes to Telegram, because they are a huge messaging platform, and I know that a lot of people who use this platform, including me. So if they can continue to grow their project, which I really think they are, and they're putting out a lot of focus behind it, and somehow it gets integrated with their messaging platform, and now people can send money through it, kind of like Apple Pay, I think that would really disrupt a lot of industries. And knowing how Telegram works, I would not be surprised if they're actually working on something like Apple Pay already. And right now, by looking at the price, Toncoin is currently ranking at 32 on CoinMarketCap with a price of about $1.59. But look at this, their market cap is at around $1.9 billion, and even if we were to double this, it would go all the way up to $3 billion between Chainlink and FTX. And honestly, I think that's easily doable, mainly because Telegram is behind this coin. And now I really hope that you guys know how big Telegram is. It's not just some basic messaging platform, it's one of the biggest messaging platforms. So if they can really utilize this and somehow connect peer-to-peer payments to their messaging, I think that they'll do really well. And I say this all the time, but the best thing to do is always to just dollar cost average. And I'm telling you, it always works, and it will always work out for the long term. But that's all that I have for you guys today. And if there is a coin that you guys are researching that you think is going to be huge, let me know down in the comment section below. I'm always researching new coins, but I hope that you guys have a great rest of the day. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.